What if the fruit you've eaten your whole life, the one you thought protected your heart, is now quietly increasing your risk of a dangerous heartbeat problem if you're over 70? Listen carefully. The banana myth. After 70, for many years, bananas have been promoted as a perfect, healthy fruit, especially for energy and heart health. But after the age of 70, the body no longer reacts the same way it once did. Aging naturally slows kidney function, and this changes how minerals are processed. Bananas are very high in potassium. And while potassium is essential, too much of it can become dangerous for seniors. When excess potassium is not removed properly, it can silently build up in the blood and interfere with normal heart rhythm. This risk becomes even higher for older adults who take blood pressure or heart medications, as many of these drugs cause potassium to stay in the body longer. What once supported health at a younger age can now create hidden strain on the heart. This is why cardiologists urge seniors to rethink old food habits and focus on balance, moderation, and age-appropriate nutrition rather than blindly following lifelong dietary beliefs. Too much potassium can stop the heart as people move past the age of 70. The body undergoes quiet but important changes that directly affect heart health. One of the most overlooked changes is the way potassium is processed. Potassium is essential for controlling heartbeat and muscle function, but it must stay within a very narrow range in the blood. In younger adults, healthy kidneys efficiently remove excess potassium. With aging, kidney filtration naturally slows, even in people who feel generally healthy. This means potassium can begin to accumulate without obvious warning signs. Bananas are one of the richest natural sources of potassium, and for seniors, frequent consumption can sometimes push potassium levels beyond what the heart can safely handle. When potassium becomes too high, a condition known as hyperkalemia may develop. This condition does not usually cause pain, which makes it especially dangerous. Instead, it interferes with the electrical signals that control the heartbeat. The heart may begin to beat too slowly, too irregularly, or unpredictably, increasing the risk of dizziness, fainting, and in severe cases, life-threatening rhythm disturbances. The risk becomes significantly higher when seniors are taking common heart or blood pressure medications. Drugs such as ACE inhibitors, certain diuretics, and beta blockers are designed to protect the heart, but many of them also reduce the body's ability to eliminate potassium. When high potassium foods like bananas are eaten regularly alongside these medications, potassium levels can rise silently over time. Many patients are shocked to learn that something they believed was heart healthy may actually be contributing to heart strain. Another concern is that aging hearts are less adaptable to sudden mineral imbalances. A younger heart can often compensate for small fluctuations, but an older heart may respond with skipped beats, palpitations, or weakness. Because symptoms are often vague or delayed, the danger is frequently discovered only through blood tests or emergency situations. This is why cardiologists do not say bananas are harmful to everyone, but they do advise seniors to be cautious and informed. Heart health after 70 is no longer about eating the most popular healthy foods. It is about understanding how aging changes the body and choosing foods that support stability rather than excess. Moderation, medical guidance, and personalized nutrition become far more important than habits formed decades earlier. Dangerous interaction with heart medications. As people move beyond the age of 70, the body changes in ways that are easy to miss but critical for heart health. One major change involves how the kidneys handle minerals, especially potassium. Potassium plays a key role in controlling heart rhythm, but it must remain in a very precise balance. With age, kidney function naturally declines, even in seniors who feel active and healthy. This slower filtration means excess potassium is removed less efficiently, allowing it to quietly build up in the bloodstream. Bananas are among the highest natural sources of potassium. And when eaten frequently, they can push potassium levels to high for an aging heart to handle safely. Elevated potassium, known as hyperkalemia, rarely causes immediate pain or obvious symptoms. Instead, it disrupts the electrical signals that regulate the heartbeat. This can lead to irregular rhythms, sudden weakness, dizziness, or in severe cases, dangerous cardiac events that appear without warning. The risk becomes much more serious when heart medications are involved. Many seniors take drugs for blood pressure, heart failure, or rhythm control. Common medications such as ACE inhibitors, ARBs, potassium-sparing diuretics, and certain beta blockers are designed to protect the heart, but they also reduce the body's ability to eliminate potassium. When these medications are combined with potassium-rich foods like bananas, potassium can accumulate silently over time. What seems like a harmless daily habit may gradually increase strain on the heart's electrical system. This interaction is especially dangerous because seniors are often encouraged to eat fruits and full, heart-healthy diets without realizing that medication changes how their body processes nutrients. Cardiologists frequently see patients with abnormal heart rhythms who are surprised to learn that diet and medication together played a role. The danger is not excess bananas alone, but bananas combined with age-related kidney decline and long-term medication use. An aging heart is also less resilient to sudden shifts in minerals. While a younger heart may adapt, an older heart may respond with skipped beats or rhythm disturbances. Because symptoms can be subtle or delayed, problems are often detected only through routine blood tests or emergency care. For this reason, cardiologists emphasize awareness rather than fear. Bananas are not forbidden, but after 70, heart health depends on moderation, medical guidance, and understanding how medications interact with everyday foods. What protected the heart in youth may require caution in later years, and informed choices can make all the difference. Silent risk with no warning signals people age beyond 70. One of the most dangerous threats to heart health is not pain or obvious illness, but silence. Many heart-related problems in seniors develop without clear warning signs, and high potassium levels are a perfect example of this hidden danger. When potassium rises slowly in the blood, the body often does not send strong signals. There may be no chest pain, no sharp discomfort, and no immediate reason to worry. This false sense of safety is what makes the risk so serious. In older adults, kidney function naturally declines. Even in those who feel fit and active, when the kidneys are no longer able to efficiently remove excess potassium, it begins to accumulate quietly. Unlike high blood pressure or high blood sugar, which may show noticeable symptoms over time, elevated potassium often remains undetected until it interferes with the heart's electrical system. The heart depends on precise electrical signals to maintain a steady rhythm, and excess potassium can disrupt these signals without warning. Many seniors experience vague symptoms that are easy to dismiss. Mild fatigue, slight dizziness, occasional weakness, or an irregular heartbeat may be blamed on age, stress, or poor sleep. These signs are often ignored because they do not feel urgent. However, beneath the surface, the heart may already be struggling to maintain a normal rhythm. In severe cases, the first clear sign of a problem can be a sudden and dangerous heart rhythm disturbance. This silent risk becomes even more dangerous when combined with common heart and blood pressure medications. Drugs designed to protect the heart can reduce the body's ability to eliminate potassium, allowing levels to rise unnoticed. Seniors may believe they are doing everything right by eating fruit and following medical advice. unaware that diet and medication together can create a hidden imbalance. Because there are often no early warning signs, cardiologists rely on regular blood tests to detect potassium problems. Without testing, the danger can remain invisible until an emergency occurs. This is why awareness is so important. The absence of symptoms does not mean the absence of risk, especially in aging bodies. For seniors over 70, heart health is no longer just about avoiding obvious dangers. It is about understanding silent threats and making informed choices, paying attention to medication interactions, monitoring mineral levels, and adjusting long-standing food habits can help protect the heart from risks that do not announce themselves, but can have serious consequences if ignored. Blood sugar spikes stress the aging heart as people grow older. The heart becomes more sensitive not only to minerals like potassium, but also to sudden changes in blood sugar. After 70, the body's ability to regulate glucose is often weaker, even in seniors who have never been diagnosed with diabetes. Bananas contain natural sugars that are absorbed relatively quickly, and this can cause sharp blood sugar spikes in aging bodies. While these spikes may seem harmless, they place real stress on an older heart. When blood sugar rises rapidly, the body responds by releasing insulin and stress hormones. This process temporarily increases heart rate and blood pressure, forcing the heart to work harder than it should. Over time, repeated blood sugar spikes can damage the inner lining of blood vessels, making arteries stiffer and less flexible. Stiff arteries mean the heart must pump with more force to move blood through the body, increasing strain on an already aging cardiovascular system. For seniors, this stress is especially concerning because the heart does not recover as quickly as it once did. A younger heart can adapt to short-term fluctuations, but an older heart may respond with palpitations, fatigue, or shortness of breath. These symptoms are often subtle and easily dismissed as normal signs of aging, allowing the underlying problem to continue unnoticed. Blood sugar spikes also contribute to inflammation, which plays a major role in heart disease. Chronic low-grade inflammation can accelerate plaque buildup in arteries, increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Even seniors without diabetes can experience these effects if blood sugar rises and falls repeatedly. Why throughout the day due to certain foods? Another overlooked issue is that many older adults are less physically active, which means excess sugar is not burned off efficiently. This allows glucose to remain in the bloodstream longer, prolonging its harmful effects on blood vessels and the heart, combined with existing conditions like high blood pressure or cholesterol. This creates an added burden on cardiovascular health. This is why cardiologists often encourage seniors to choose fruits that release sugar more slowly and place less stress on the heart. The goal is not to eliminate fruit, but to prevent sudden spikes that aging hearts struggle to handle. After 70, protecting the heart means avoiding extremes, maintaining steady blood sugar levels, and understanding that even natural foods can have unintended effects when the body changes with age. Safer fruit choices for seniors as people move into their 70s and beyond. Choosing the right fruits becomes less about sweetness and more about protecting the heart, kidneys, and blood sugar balance. Safer fruit choices for seniors are those that provide vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber without overloading the body with potassium or rapidly raising blood sugar. Fruits like apples, berries, pears, and grapes are often recommended because they are gentler on aging systems while still offering powerful health benefits. Apples are rich in soluble fiber, which helps lower cholesterol and support steady blood sugar levels. Their moderate potassium content makes them easier for older kidneys to manage. Berries, including strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries, are especially valuable for seniors because they are low in sugar and potassium but high in antioxidants. These antioxidants help reduce inflammation and protect blood vessels, supporting overall heart health. Pears provide fiber and hydration while causing fewer blood sugar spikes compared to sweeter tropic. Our fruits. Another benefit of these fruits is their slower digestion. They release sugar gradually into the bloodstream, reducing sudden stress on the heart and arteries. This is especially important for seniors who are less active or who take heart and blood pressure medications. Choosing fruits that work with the body, rather than challenging it, helps maintain stable energy levels and reduces hidden cardiovascular strain. For seniors, the goal is not to avoid fruit, but to make thoughtful choices that support long-term heart health, balance minerals, and respect how the body changes with age. It's not about fear, it's about awareness. Bonners aren't poison. But after 70, diet must match your body's reality. Heart protection isn't about old habits. It's about smart choices at the right age.